People say among us for living in an old hotel that has been abandoned for 40 years. And many say the place is haunted with pokong, kuntilanak, and strange activities every night. But what they don't know is that I can endure there because I find peace and comfort. My name is Arman. I work at a small factory on the outskirts of the city with just enough salary, and I don't have a house until I finally found that hotel. A big haunted building with peeling paint, but at least I have a roof over my head. People say the hotel stopped operating after a terrible incident. A guest disappeared, there was laughter in the hallway, and they say some rooms are still occupied by something invisible. But to me, that's just a story. I sleep in room 207. The mattress is old, dark, with only a kerosene lamp for light. But after months of sleeping on shop porches, that room feels like a 5-star suite to me. The first disturbance happened on the third night. As I was about to sleep, I heard footsteps walking down the long hotel corridor. The sound of fabric dragging and a noise like something making small jumps. I just pulled the blanket and said, if you want to pass, just pass. Don't be noisy. Not long after, from the next room, I heard a woman's soft, cold, long, shrill laughter. I opened my eyes briefly, snorted, told them not to laugh, right? Only the sound of the wind responded. I ignored it and went back to sleep. The disturbances became more intense each day. My room door often opened by itself. Then there was a white shadow jumping at the end of the corridor. Sometimes long hair dangled from the bathroom vent. Knocking sounds at the door at 2 in the morning. The sound of someone whispering behind me when I was alone. Even one night, a pokong entered my room, standing in the corner of the room. Oh yeah, just glanced briefly with a tired voice. Bro, if you want to play, better find someone else. I'm really tired. Somehow it just disappeared on its own. The ghosts were confused seeing that I wasn't scared. As if all their efforts completely failed. And honestly, I feel this hotel is actually more peaceful than the outside world. Until one night when I came home from work, I found a large door open on the lower floor of the hotel. A door that has always been tightly closed. Inside there was a dusty, dark former kitchen, and in the middle of the room there were dozens of figures standing in a circle. There were pokong, kuntilanak, and dark shadows. They were all facing me. I swallowed not out of fear, but because they finally decided to show everything. And once one of the kuntilanak stepped forward and with a hoarse voice said, "Hey human, why aren't you afraid?" I smiled softly, not a challenging smile, but a sincere one. Then I replied, "Yes, because here is the first time I feel like I have a home." And strangely, since that sentence came out, all disturbances stopped. The room door never opened by itself.